Hello everyone and welcome to the audio commentary of Tomato Tomato. With us we have the cast of this amazing production. Luca Masella, Alister J, Cresswell and Patrick Merritt. Hi guys.
Shalom.
Hello.
Shalom.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to sync it up. So I'll say 3, 2, 1 and then if you click play then we should be all synced up. So is everyone ready to go?
Hey.
Okay.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it. Last minute
Productions.
Here we go.
We're synced.
We are.
For now.
Tomato.
Right, now, everyone always asks me, how is it pronounced? Is it tomato, tomato? That's the point, I want to be clear. So the idea is that the whole film is about how people aren't communicating or talking. There's no dialogue or whatever throughout it. So Tomato is meant to be a title where it doesn't make sense unless you say it out loud. It's sort of the idea.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I just thought that I just couldn't pronounce it right.
That works on many levels.
I do like how it frustrates people as well, so that's...
Now this brings to mind how painful our feet were during the filming of this.
The first shot.
But it was all worth it for this masterpiece. There he is, the
There's
director. With a beautiful
man with
lion's
the
mane.
This is Alister on camera, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That was filmed at the Chantry Wood, wasn't it? Absolutely beautiful place.
Yes, yeah.
Lots of pine trees.
That's also Alister on camera, but not quite the same one.
Oh.
Such luscious locks.
Yeah. My cheeks puff like I'm going underwater there. It's really weird. There's my nipples.
Very nice.
Fred was a director who walked the walk, you know, he got in there with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And he
Very serious.
was happy to roll around in the mud getting strangled.
You're an incredible director.
Oh.
And I love that shot, by the way, that transition.
That's probably as good as the film gets. That's the
Oh,
best
shut
moment.
up.
There we go.
Oh, Mr. Isherwood there.
So we filmed this over 3 days, I think. Maybe a little bit more.
Oh dear, there I am.
But yeah, and we were just all, like, for 6 hours, we were just all in the woods. No, for a whole day.
There's a caveman who's nipped a
There's a
Greg's a
Doctor Who
few
reference from Luca.
Yeah.
Gets one into every film.
Every single film without fail. Brilliant.
Ah, Jimmy Wills in the foreground there.
There he is.
Mm.
Yeah, we did. It was 3 days, wasn't it? It was a great,
well
great
into the
experience.
Yeah.
I've still got that little ball, that rock. It's on my desk.
Oh,
It's a good memento, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, Sophie.
Now, yeah, because originally Phoebe was going to play this character, and then Phoebe texted me the day before, being like, "I can't do it," and so I was like, who can just act like that? I was like, Sophie, just get Sophie in. It's brilliant.
of course.
And she did a fantastic job.
She
She's
did.
one of my favourite characters. I
Def-
think.
She's well.
Mm.
This
I
is the
love
bit where I was
Luca's,
trying to prove to you guys that I can do it as well, guys.
I'm a big fan of Luca's facial expressions. It's lovely. Really gets into it.
Oh, yeah.
I was doing a different place entirely to what I thought I was doing. And I only realised on the third day, so I was like, well, by now it's too late to change it. But hey.
It's good. It's
I think it's
distinctive.
Yeah, it's very unique characterisation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh, a bit of bad boy Max.
Yeah. There we go.
Giving a big gift.
Giving him a gift, yeah.
Giving him a gift, yeah.
So this scene, I think we filmed this one on the first day, and this is such credit to James and Sophie because they're basically naked in the forest in public, and they had to play these they're in a relationship, a loving relationship, and they pulled it off so well, I think, because they just do it without hesitation. It's lovely.
Mm.
Some great acting from Jimmy Wills there.
Yeah.
They really have great chemistry together, I think, Jimmy Wills and Sophie.
They do. Yeah.
And because it's a big ask, there's no dialogue to show that, but they pulled it off.
This was probably one of the when I got the script, it's probably one of the weirdest scripts I've ever read. purely I think because the whole no dialogue completely threw me, and it did make me wonder how on earth we're going to do this, and it was incredible.
That shooting there with the light, the cinematography is amazing at night. There, it's gorgeous.
But I remember when we were filming at night, and it was getting to the point where everyone, because this was like 12 hours of filming, and we were like, "Can we go home now,
like
please?"
An absolute cretin there.
That little story bit round the fire in quotation marks. That took us forever because I kept making weird facial expressions and everyone kept laughing.
Oh, yeah, everyone.
I remember.
Here comes
I think it was the end of a long day as well. It was at night. We were so tired.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think you go through
We
hell.
should have unionised.
But it was, the cinematography was great.
Yeah.
Was Barney doing the lighting stuff?
Yeah, well, Barney's about to turn up. Barney has a little cameo. I
Yeah,
like
he
putting
does.
Barney in all my films because he hates acting. So I just sneak him into all of them. It's great.
But he's fantastic on camera, I must say, from what I've seen of him.
Yeah.
And the makeup in particular of that wound is outstanding.
That's incredible. Was that one of Frida's friends?
Yeah, one of my sister's friends came on the day. She's like 15, and she just had all this stuff, and she just made these amazing wounds.
Amazing.
Yeah, so full credit to her.
Mm.
Definitely. Oh, here's the.
It's quite an achievement, this film. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Without any dialogue, managed to tell the story.
So it's a sign of genius.
Well, it
Absolutely.
was a little experiment.
Fred D. Genius.
I like that.
It's very nipple heavy.
It is.
Rated 15 for that reason, I think.
Yeah.
It's the pure reason Fred wrote this in the first place. He just wanted an excuse to see all of our nipples.
Exactly. Yeah.
Should just ask.
Wonder what they really look like.
Apart from Mansbridge, he's got that big leafy thing covering him.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the big sleeve because he's the leader.
Yeah, he is.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Sophie's comforting him. So the idea is that we're trying to sow that a new force has entered this place, a new people,
music is
and
great.
there's distrust, like in society now. Max is essentially Donald Trump in this. Is the idea?
Yeah.
I see it.
Oh, what? Well, now I don't like Max.
Well, he's meant to be the villain.
He is.
Yeah.
Distrustful of strangers. Keep him out. If in doubt, keep him out.
Mm.
But to be fair, I think Max is, because I remember we were at an audition. I can't remember what it was for, but we were each doing different monologues, and he did a monologue from Silence of the Lambs, and he was terrifying. And I'd never, I'd been taken in by his acting before, but I'd never been so hooked. And I was like, a villain. Max can play a damn good villain. Because in real life, he's just like the nicest guy, right? But
He really is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. And he gives the most incredible hugs. Like, he almost crushes my spine every single time. It's amazing.
That's that
I think we're all
bonus.
excellent huggers, actually. The even
Oh,
Arnold. We're
that's us in
famed
the
for our
theatre.
hugging.
What people in the theatre are known for is they're great at giving hugs.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
hell yeah,
And saying darling after everything.
Yes, darling.
darling. He's so creepy though.
Yeah, the bloody hand. Choose a man's bridge.
And so the little rock that Max has just moved into Mansbridge's bag, what's the actual significance of that? Is that meant to be anything in particular, or is it just...
So at the start of the film, we saw Jimmy Wills give the rock to Sophie as a present. And then Max takes that... he takes that and he puts that into James's bag. Because he's sowing
So it
this
looks
idea
like
of
he's stolen it,
distrust
is it?
that Sophie and James are slowly getting together to try and break apart the thing. This is my favourite shot.
That's very good.
That's gorgeous, though.
This took us forever
Yeah.
to do this scene.
Was this the
was
first day they filmed?
No, this is the third day, final day.
Third day?
yeah.
Okay.
Sort of final day.
The final, full day.
Yeah, and then there was an extra bit with Alister that we did from the start.
Yeah.
And there was
This
the bit
took-
at the gunpowder mills, of course.
Yeah, well, this was all...
Yeah, that was later this day.
Yeah.
Because we did this in the
Oh.
morning, then we did the gunpowder mills in the afternoon.
I see.
And I remember we had Cam Hinge come in for this day to do some filming, and he got a bit lost. And by the time we got here, we were like, right, we've got half an hour left of filming, and then we're done. It's a wrap. So
Oh gosh. Now this is the one when we were doing it, and we were fully in character, and people kept walking past.
Yeah.
And you're then suddenly fully aware of the fact that you're basically naked and that there's a camera on you, and you think,
Yeah.
this really can't look good.
How do I explain this? Yeah.
We're just making a film in our pants.
there were
It's
a
fine.
lot of children who walked past. It was weird.
Yeah.
There you go. I really like your guys' relationship. It's quite fitting that we've got us three here today, actually, because you three all kind of fit into the same side story, really.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think my acting was far inferior to these two.
No,
Oh,
Patrick.
voice break.
Oh,
To those two
absolutely
wonderful...
not.
the sensitivity of that portrayal. I just sort of grunted, but...
But you did it in the best way, Patrick.
Oh,
like,
well,
your
thank you.
character was meant to grunt.
Yeah.
He was a grunter.
Luca and I were also spat on quite a bit in this film.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So was
We
Cam.
did about, 5 takes of that? And Max showered us there, and then later on, Kat somehow, despite the fact that we were relatively far away from her, always managed to
Yeah, we
hit
must
her.
have been a good couple metres away.
Yeah. And she wasn't even spitting in our direction. I don't understand.
How can I make a film where Luca and Alister get spat on the most amount of times? That was
Yeah,
the
don't
pitch.
give him ideas. The next time he writes one, it will be people spitting on you in every shot.
Oh, God. Please don't let that become the new running joke.
Invasion of the spit monsters.
I really like the Chantry Wood as a location because it's just very
It is a
dramatic. with all the pines.
gorgeous wood.
I'd
I
never
must
been there
say.
before.
No, neither would
No,
I, actually.
I've been a bit actually
I-
because I live nearby, so I've been on a few walks there. It's very nice.
I don't. I remember arriving at the location, the bus stop, and waiting there for half an hour because I was confused as where to go.
Yeah.
And then more people just kept joining us, and then Kat came wandering down the road wearing basically nothing. It was like, come on, this way. And we were so concerned.
That's always the start of a good story.
Yeah. That's how it began. No, massive props to all of you guys for doing this.
Oh, it was absolutely lovely.
It
Great
was
finished product.
fantastic.
It was.
Oh, it was a challenge, but an enjoyable one and rewarding.
Yeah.
I think it was possibly the hardest filming I've ever done, but the most rewarding.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But again, the genius of Fred. It'll push you just enough.
I'm enjoying this
Not
commentary.
too far.
Yeah, this is good fun.
Oh my god.
Oh, right in the neck.
So, like,
Shit.
the idea that slowly because he took her leaves from Alister, not from Alister, sorry, from Barney, and she thinks that he is responsible, and then we get creepy old Max.
Oh, that's very.
That is a quote I took from Donald Trump, because as I say, it's meant to be relating to the modern day,
Mm.
vaguely.
Repulsive man. Not Max, Trump.
Yeah. Let's hope Max never listens to this.
Oh, he's so strong.
He is.
Look at him go.
You got. I mean, do you remember when James was carrying Barney?
Yeah,
It's
that was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
He was like planking in his arms.
Oh, now this song, because I get my sister to do all the songs for my films,
Fucking
and we were
creepy, but
editing
great.
it. I was editing it at my granddad's, and I was just going through. And I was like, "Free, I need you to make me a song." And I sorted through my stuff, and I just grabbed like this poem I'd written when I was like in year 10, and I gave it to her. And within about 3 hours, she had this song, and it's an incredible song. It's going to be on
She
her
wrote
album.
this, my god.
Wow.
She is incredible.
So talented.
Incredible. Oh, my pants are poking through. Yeah.
Yeah, this scene took us a while to film because your thing kept falling down, didn't it, Patrick? And we had to
Oh,
keep
God, yeah,
reshooting.
sorry.
And you'll notice that Patrick is holding a phone in this because there was meant to be a scene where you all have phones, but you don't know what they are. And
So
then
I
cut
just look
that.
like I'm
Doesn't
taking a
make sense,
selfie
but-
for no reason.
Yeah, because the,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
original script, there's more of the idea that it's playing with time, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly. Past
Future
versus
and
present.
past.
Well, I think it works a bit nicer where you have the big reveal where they find the bunker. It's a bit
Yeah.
more of a moment.
Oh, Frida's blowing my mind right now. This is
So
unbelievable.
good.
Such a great song.
Harmonies. Gorgeous. This is along the river, wasn't it? I wasn't here, but...
Yeah.
The River Way.
No way.
Yeah, this is the first day of filming. That was probably the best day of filming, just in terms of shots and the
How dare
filming
you.
we did.
Yeah.
Well, there was very few of us, and we weren't being as much of a problem.
Yeah. We weren't all
complaining about
moaning.
So there's like 3 parts to the gift saga. So there's the giving of a gift, where James gives her the thing, taking of gift, where Max steals it and plants it, and then the finding of a gift, where he discovers that he's got it, and which is why he kills him in the end. It's meant vaguely to be like the plot of Othello, where this sounds so pretentious. In fact, it is pretentious, and I don't care. But where Iago
No.
is setting up Othello to kill his wife. It's meant to sort of be
Yeah.
like that.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Well,
Very,
Not
very
community.
So
nice
Max
indeed.
is the villainous figure, is he?
yeah,
Sort of
yeah. Well, he's meant to be kind of
Pouring
this-
poison in his master's ear, as Iago was.
I love this expression. That
That music is amazing as well.
He's a green-eyed monster.
Sophie has had enough of their bullshit.
yeah.
Cut that out.
Enough of
Let's
my
say it's
bullshit. I think
objectively, Mansbridge is a handsome fucker, isn't he? My God.
He really is.
Little boy
I mean, we all
fanboy.
are.
I would love to do another film with Jimmy Wills and James Mansbridge again because
yeah.
I think personally everyone on that shoot was lovely. They were all great, but those two in particular were an absolute pleasure to work
They
with.
were.
Oh, yeah.
And they was because
Wills
they had
was
some of the
nearly in
most
Rob
stuff
as
to do
well,
in
but
the
he couldn't
film.
make it.
And they were so patient, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And we should have got Mansbridge for Rob, but we thought Brandon was doing it. But that's a whole other story.
That's how
Probably
we'll get
onto
to that
later.
don't worry.
Get to that later, yeah.
Yeah, so there's just this bunker that's just in the Guildford forests that I found one day walking along, and I was like, I've got to use this for something.
Yeah.
I just think it's creepy or the idea is that it's creepy that so far we've been following these cavemen, and then we discover, wait, there's this man-made object, and you kind of question where
World
it's
War
set.
II, isn't it? Like a pillbox, yeah. It's great.
I love it. I think it's genius.
I mean, props to you guys for going in there because it's probably full of piss and broken glass.
Oh yeah, everyone had to wear shoes because
Oh yeah.
there was a
That's
lot
very
of
good.
horrible stuff in there.
we didn't get that privilege.
No, you weren't allowed.
No.
Only
We
the
might have
ages.
dodged
You
a bullet
just
there.
made us not only barefoot, but it was raining, and you made us start just filming in the rain, and then about 5 minutes after we finished, it stopped raining.
Yeah.
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 I remember finding it, and this isn't. Oh, that shot's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the shadow.
I remember we got quite irritated because Fred was putting an umbrella carefully over the camera and leaving the actors in the rain.
Well, I got one camera. I've got 12 actors.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
And realistically, the camera is more valuable than all of us.
Yeah, it's more expensive, for sure. There you go. So he's discovering that, once you have this man-made technology, you own the world, essentially. And this is
The
where
power to
conflict
kill.
starts.
The inevitability of destruction.
Exactly. Or something.
Yeah, or something.
And he's thinking about it. He's thinking, should I kill this guy? There's his bottom. Should I shoot it?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
This music is fantastic.
Yeah, Freely did an amazing job.
Oh, and that shot there of him aiming the gun. Brilliant.
James Mansbridge was so excited by that shot. When I showed him the gun out of focus. Oh, we're going to get another Doctor Who reference, Donna.
Oh,
yeah.
That Luca somehow sneaked in.
He wasn't even there and he did it.
Yeah.
wait, where?
Oh, he's gone now. It's too late.
Oh.
You'll have to go back and watch
Oh,
it
wait,
again.
no, I can. I think that mine is ever so slightly behind your guys because I just saw it.
Wow.
Oh, well.
But yes, there you go. I snuck ahead of you. I knew that was there, and I scrolled it in.
That's two. It's two in one film. Oh, but this is your guys' scene. This is the Alister Patrick
This
and Luca
location
show,
was
isn't it?
awesome, wasn't it? I love these gunpowder mills. Quite barren. And a lot of shit on the floor, but never mind.
I went to these like a year before I even wrote this, and I was just looking around and I was like, I'd love to film something here, and then it finally came into use. Just love it.
I mean, it was fantastic. It was disgusting, but it's a brilliant location.
I didn't let you wear shoes. God, I'm a horrible person.
No.
Oozing mud, but it was worth it because it was an amazing place.
Oh, going for the touchdown.
Now this bit really doesn't make any sense. That is meant to be that's a picture of a slave being whipped, and on his back is a little emblem, which we then later see that Max has tattooed on him, so that Max was once a slave. Essentially, is the idea, which is why he's so aggressive towards authority.
You can understand his anger. Where it comes from.
But I didn't really feel
That's a great shot there, looking behind.
Yeah. Next to the sun.
On the sun, yeah, amazing.
Lens flare.
J.J. Abrams.
Yes.
Oh.
There he is.
Oh my god.
Mr. Merritt.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And he pulls up his thing and he's got that same insignia. That's the idea there. Ollie's little jump is brilliant.
So good.
Oh, we're nearing the end now, guys.
Oh, mutually assured destruction.
There they are, beaten up. Look at that makeup. She did such a terrific job. Oh,
Very
Alister,
good
you brought this robe, didn't you? I think.
I did.
And we were just like, that is such a good way of showing authority. So just do it on.
Oh yeah, and he sort of chooses between the brides. Or does he get both the brides? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Very controlling, possessive.
Yeah, it's the idea. As soon as
character.
someone like this gets in power, then they immediately put their views on other people. So, yeah.
Very unpleasant.
He strokes her. It's so creepy. It's brilliant.
So good, though.
Slimy.
Oh, this is the little spit.
Yep. Yeah, and somehow hit me and Alice.
Shit, that took me by surprise there. Bloody hell.
That's the hero shot.
Yeah.
But is he a hero? Not really.
It's a grey area.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The horror of destruction.
Yeah, exactly. He sees what he's done, all that. And yeah, like Othello kills himself.
Yeah.
Mm.
There are more parallels to Othello than I first realised. It's very good.
Yeah. Now he can get up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's she never takes it, does she? So it's like
No.
it's essentially asking like maybe two different tribes or groups of people can put together, and this is meant to represent sort of those biblical paintings.
Mm.
It's very, I love that final shot.
Yeah.
Very good.
Marvellous. Well done, Fred.
Oh, well done, you guys! You did
Brilliant
amazing.
stuff.
Very nice.
And this
Great
this
fantasy.
song
Amazing
was because
Well done,
the whole
Frida.
point is that I feel like in society at the moment people don't talk, people don't communicate about all the problems. So which is why no one speaks in this. Why the title's the way it was, and at the end we hear this song. It's about his girlfriend who he can't find, and no one's telling him about him. But yeah, that's the whole point.
Jose Mansbrin.
There he is.
So very impressive.
Very, very impressive.
And
Well
the fact,
done,
like
brilliant
I say,
stuff.
Just 3 days.
Remember when we had the screening at Lucas' house? That was great fun.
Oh, that's so good. A little screening. And that was like with the slightly unfinished version, I think. So
Yeah, we had it in 2 parts because you hadn't finished editing it yet.
yeah, I hadn't put them together. That's right. Yeah,
And we screened Rob as well. Alister J. Cresswell.
there he is.
There he is.
Sympathy, Luca
Luca
Masella.
Masella.
Yeah, man.
I take a Luca Masella. That was Alistair's joke, I have to say. All credit to Alistair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I can't believe that I'd never heard that joke before until college. That's
I know.
insane. It just seems so obvious after you did it.
I was shocked.
Pleasantly surprised though to come up with such a cracking joke.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it really is a lovely song.
Yeah, I just typed into YouTube. Nobody's talking, and this came up. So
Yeah.
Barney Hedges
Banger.
Autumn. There we
Absolute
go.
banger. Barney.
The only character with a name. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, those guys made all the costumes and everything. Which is
Who's Solveig Servian?
It's my aunt.
Oh,
Yeah, she helped because it's
a great name.
I'll say when you first showed us the costumes, I was very hesitant.
yeah.
As soon as we got on
Well, thanks to her for
location-
turning so many sacks into lovely
I was
wine
like
glass.
yeah. Next time we'll do
we were a
something
little
inside.
exposed. We were a little exposed, but you know, you've got to look a fool when you're acting. You've got to do it. You've got to just not give a shit. And we did get some funny looks, but it was worth it.
There we go.
That was the
Great
best time of
stuff. Thank you, Fred. Wonderful.
Thank you,
Shall we
guys.
stop recording now?
We can. I guess we'll just thanks everyone for listening, if anyone did. And we'll see you next time on. Bye everyone.
Bye.